All right, guys, we are chilling out. We got built a little fire, nothing major. A lot of our wood's kind of wet, but we're getting there. So we got some hot dogs going. That's going to be that. Hot dogs, chips, a little bit of beer. Living the island life, man. Living the island life. Doesn't get any better. Alright guys, I figured I'd give you a little update on the boat here that we picked up. This was just a $900 boat. Probably the biggest thing that is amazing on it is the Mariner 25 with an electric start. Came with the extra tiller handle. It had a seat in here that I took out because I didn't care for it. It had a GPS, a Garmin fish finder, and that was over here, but I moved it there. That just seemed to be a little bit better spot. Had some rod holders, which we've gotten some rods from some garage sales and stuff because I have rods at home. The gas tank was back under here. I didn't like it there, so I put it here for now. It's got a nice Bluetooth radio that plays really well. It's got a really nice bimini top that can go up and stuff. It's got a live well. It's got a nice a trolling motor. Well, I shouldn't say nice. It's 33 years old. This is a 1991. Only has a thrust of about 28 pounds of thrust, and I'd like to replace that out of there because that's just it just doesn't do the best job. It's got a battery under here and then a battery back here with a battery tender that charges things up. It's got the seat here that goes up on top here that you can set. Nice little anchor thing here. I put some new rivets in, and I've done a bunch of little odds and ends. I put a little floor in here because I didn't like standing in the uneven part, and not only that, you get a little water in there. But yeah, this thing really scoots along with this 25 horse. It's really a pretty nice little boat for $900. The trailer was kind of a piece of junk. It had things. This boat comes out of Michigan, to be honest. The guy I bought it from a guy that was in Michigan, and the registration, it came out of Octagon, I believe, up by Brenton's place there, up where he's at is where it came from. But anyway, it's still good for a while, and it's going back to Michigan because we're going to tow it back. But these lights were on these things, and they come apart and fell off. I had to put a new wheel bearing in on this side. This wheel was just about ready to fall off, so I put a new wheel bearing in all in there and greased everything, and that's good. Probably replace the other one before I drag it home. Other than that, pretty good. Brand new spare on here. So for $900, you really can't go wrong with it. I mean, it starts amazing. I mean, it's just you don't even have to use the electric start. You can just give it a quick little tug in it and it goes. It just really runs beautifully. So the engine's worth every bit of the $900. It was kind of like I bought the engine and the boat came with it, in my opinion. Other than that, we picked up the Trailblazer. We got this for $1,200, and it's been a great little vehicle. But the unfortunate thing down here, I had to put all this stuff back on. A lady ran a stop sign and of course slammed on the brakes right in the intersection. I locked up the brakes. I couldn't do anything about it, so I ended up hitting her in the side, and that's where that came about. So she did kind of screwed my Trailblazer up, really made it sad. But I may get back to Michigan because I've already signed title to it to get a temporary tag and everything to get home with, so I can't do anything about it unless, you know, but I would like to get rid of it and get a nice truck, because it really irritates me that it's all tore to heck up there in the front. And you know, I mean, I probably can find the parts and stuff, but again, I'm not working on anything. It's just not my cup of tea anymore. I don't want to work on anything. I don't want to fix anything, and anything, you know, I just don't want to do it. I don't want anything to do with it. So anyway, that's where that is at, and whatnot. But and we got quite a few little things, odds and ends in here. Fire extinguisher, horn, just some odds and ends in there. Life jackets and everything all came in with this. Lots of storage. So anyway, that's a pretty nice little setup. So that's where we're at, and we've been out on this quite a few times, and we're getting ready to start going out and doing the camping on the islands and stuff. All right, guys, we are out here fishing. We're up and around Tarpon Springs fishing some of these, as you can see, some of these little inlets and that. I've had some bites, but they've just been, I think, small mangroves. I've seen some small fish jump, which I think are mullet, but I'm not positive. I don't think the trout will jump. But anyway, we're going to get back to casting and see if we can't get something and work our way up through these little bayous here and rivers and channels and stuff. See if we can't pick up some fish. All right, I found a really nice spot. It's just, the sponge docks are just over here, and this is a kind of a cool little spot right here. Kind of get right up in here and hide the boat up in here. This would be a great camp spot. So I'm thinking we might make this a camping spot right here. If I can get in here without breaking my caboose. Oh, I think I made it. Yeah, this would be a great spot for the tent right here. Little fire right here. It's a nice point right here. We could throw some live bait out here for the night and let it set and see if we pull anything in. Got this canal right here, which I think would bring some fish if we end up having you know, the tide coming and fish coming running that. We just seen dolphin out here, but we're gonna go over to the Rusty Bellies here and have one little beer, and then we'll go back to fishing, and the tide should be coming in a little more. But you can see this little spot right here where the boat sets right in here. This is a really nice little camp spot right here. I like this a lot. Put the boat right there, got enough depth and everything. So this is gonna be a potential camping spot maybe tonight or tomorrow night. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video that I put up. The next one will be some actual camping and stuff out, and we'll cook and clean and catch and do all that. It's really been horrible. The whole month of January was just terrible. You know, tons and tons of rain, cold, and I mean really cold. Even today, you can see up in the sky, you know, it's another cloudy day, and it's kind of cold. It's not horrible now. It's definitely better, because we finally, I think, turned the corner. Anyway, at the end of this video, I'll put up a little thing. We ran down to Key West and spent a week, and we toasted Jimmy Buffett, and I've got that little video here at the end. You can watch that or whatever. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you share, and we'll keep the videos going. Again, if you want to donate to the project, there's always a link down below where you can jump in and drop a $5 for a coffee or a little bit of fuel or whatever, or a couple of things to carry out on the boat. Until then, we'll see you guys in a few days. Bye-bye. The Crown Royal, we wanted to do a toast to Jimmy Buffett because we met him here a couple years ago. So we're going to do a little Crown Royal toast for him, because his birthday was the 25th, which we couldn't make. More.
Yay! Cheers!
Thanks!
Cheers to Jimmy Buffett!
You guys good?
Yep.
All right, so everybody out there that's met Jimmy Buffett or has watched him in concert, This one's to you, Jimmy, wherever you're at. Fair winds and following seas, buddy. Fair winds and following seas.
Rest in peace.
You're a great guy.
Traveling man came